So a very good evening, everyone. I'm really glad to see you all back to our career readiness series, which is the second series on soft skills. And today, as you know, soft skills is one of the most essential pillars of professional and personal excellence. Soft skills shape us on how we communicate, collaborate, think, lead, and create the impact. They are the base that converts knowledge into outcomes and opportunities into success. We would like also to inform you that due to unforeseen circumstances, there has been a sudden change in our speaker today. So we sincerely thank Mr. Dilip for joining us today and supporting us once again. So Mr. Dilip has over 7 years of experience in talent acquisition and campus engagement, and he has led impactful programs across multiple institutions. His passion for learning, inclusion, and future focused talent development makes his perspective especially valuable for scholars like you today. His work, learning mindset, and commitment to build meaningful talent pipelines continues to inspire the student community across India. So today we would like to look forward for the learning experiences, insights, and guidance on how to elevate our soft skills and position ourselves for long-term professional growth. And let us all extend a very warm virtual welcome to Mr. Dilip once again for the SAP session with FFE. Thank you for joining with us, Dilip.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Krishna Priya. You're always being kind, right? Thank you so
No.
much, everyone. Again, taking out your time to attend the session. So I want this to be more of an informal session, right? I will share a few slides just for your reference, but I want you to, unmute yourself because this is soft skills, right? That is very, very important. I want you to raise your hand, right? I would like to have, in case if we can have volunteers today. So I want to have a quick icebreakers. Can we have 10 participants, please? I will tell you what is the icebreaker. So we will not judge you, or it's going to be rather fun, right? So evaluate yourself, go back, reflect the main thing, right? So we have around good 200 participants. Good to see more participants. Now I would like to have 10 volunteers. We will have a quick icebreaker. Then we will proceed with the session if that is okay.
Sure,
Yeah.
Dilip. Yeah, yes, Dilip, we can proceed with that. So I
Okay.
have
Please
allowed
raise your
Jan.
hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Janvi, I have given you the feature of talking now, and also I also need nine more scholars to raise your hand. So as Mr. Dilip mentioned, let's make it very interactive since it's a soft skills session today. Yeah, Aratya, Srivalli, Abu, and Amit. Yeah, you have the facility to talk now.
Okay. We will go one by one. So
All
it's
right.
a simple icebreaker. Let's say you get into your dream company and you meet the dream company CEO. I mean, you've gone informally, not as an employee. You have 20 seconds to introduce yourself and have an impact. So probably I'll give it 1 or 2 minutes for all of you to prepare, right? Take down notes. What would be the 20 seconds that you would like to talk, right? So let's say it's going to be a startup. You have only 20 minutes to talk to the CEO. You want to represent yourself in that 20 minutes. What would you do? So you have 20 minutes time. So probably you'll have to prepare a 3 or 4 liner or strong introduction. Based on that, we'll let you know. Throughout the session, I will run you through point what you can go through, what is the framework that we follow to have a stronger or effective soft skill, right? Then that will help you to evaluate yourself as well, right? Who wants to? Okay, we'll give it a minute. Should we keep a timer, Krishna Priya?
Yeah, that will also work.
I'm just keeping a timer. We'll give
Okay.
you 60 seconds. Jitendra Kumar says, yes, please include me. Wonderful, lot of participation. Love the enthu on a Friday evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, you're ready, Jitendra?
Yes, I am ready, but can you repeat the question? It is all about like I have to speak.
So
Um,
let's say you have met one of your dream company CEO in a tech fest, right? You have 20 seconds to introduce yourself and make an impact so that they remember you. Or think like you're a potential employee or a, candidate for future. So what would you talk about?
so
Anyone wants to go?
actually,
Anyone wants to go first?
So, Mr. Dilip, what I can do is that whoever wants to talk, I can promote them as panelists and then they can switch on their camera and they can talk as well.
Sure.
All right.
That is going to add more value. Yes, definitely.
Oh,
Yes.
sure, we can do that. Okay. Thank you.
Scholars, this is a chance where you get a chance to talk, understand, evaluate yourself. Then it's going to be very easy for you when you go for an interview or you're going to talk to someone, right? It's going to be very easy. Try to evaluate yourself, understand. Yeah, we have Janvi. Thank you so much, Janvi, for switching on your camera. And here you go. Go ahead.
Um, Hey, I'm Janvi, currently pursuing my computer science, and I'm currently in my fourth year. I have previously interned at Google and Amazon, and I am currently exploring stuffs in AI, and I am very keen about your startup, and I want to join. Would you be able to provide, if there's any position, I'd love to join. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you, Janvi. So, should I go feedback by feedback, Krishnapriya, or we'll finish everything in once for all and do it?
If
I'll
we,
go one by one. It's easy for them to learn.
yeah, that would work.
Okay,
We can
that
do
was a
that.
wonderful introduction, Janvi. Thank you so much that you have brownie points there. So, one thing I would recommend or observe, what I observed is that you quickly introduce yourself. You gave your background, where you from, top notch. You spoke about you interning, but also what I would recommend is what was the impact that you made, right? So any of the project that you did, you could have mentioned that. So you told AI you are interested, right? Okay, anything that is related to the startup, you can connect. Let's say I did a project where it had impact over so and so, and let's say it touched so the turnover of let's say 50 million revenue, or it's you'll have all this data points, right? So in those 20-30 seconds, try to cover where are you from, what is the background, right? Where did you work, or what is the project you worked, what is the impact you made, right? You have only 20 seconds, so that you will have to utilize that opportunity. You should be ready with the data points. As a CEO, if I'll have to evaluate, I will look at from a business perspective. What is the value add? So, like Janvi, I have 100 more students who are going to talk to me. Why should I remember Janvi? Because she comes with a data point that usually students, that is the one thing they miss out on. So you do a little research about the company, why you interested, talk about that, and what is that you're going to give to the company. So I know it's difficult to cover, but when you practice a lot, it's going to be easy for you.
So, sir, can
Yes,
I
Pankaj.
continue?
Thank you. Yes.
So, hello, sir. My name is Pankaj Kumar Maurya. I'm currently pursuing BTech in Computer Science and Engineering. Currently, I'm in final year at MNIT Allahabad. And I have recently read your improvement in payment gateway and threat detection in it. And I have recently done a project in ML project in that field, and I'm looking for the opportunity for the same role in ML.
So, okay. You will have to repeat a little bit. My internet is slow. Probably I'll just go off camera, Krishna, if that is
Okay.
okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Pankaj,
Please pardon
we
me.
request you to give the introduction once again.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. My name is Pankaj Kumar Maurya. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from NIT Allahabad, and currently I'm in fourth year. I have recently read your improvement in payment gateway regarding the threat detection and anomalies detection, and I have recently done a ML project on that. I'm looking for the opportunity to join your company.
Thank you. Thank you, Pankaj. That was great. Really great. Introduced yourself, you gave your background, you also identified that what project they are doing and tried to connect. So probably a little more practice.
Okay,
And
sir.
when you're talking a little more confidence, look into the eye. And when you're talking, you'll have to be a little more confident and go slow. It's not that you'll have to finish everything in 5 seconds. Go slow and easy. Very nice. You take 20-25 seconds, and that's going to add more impact. Thank you, Pankaj.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes. Who wants to go next?
Apu, are you ready to go next? Or anyone else?
Shipri, I think Mayuri has raised her hand.
Okay, yeah. Mayuri, I'll give you the access.
She's part of the panel.
Yeah, she is the panelist. Mayuri, can you switch on your camera, or otherwise you can unmute and speak with us?
Mayuri, are you there? Okay, Abu has a question. Abu, please unmute yourself.
Hello,
Yes.
am I audible?
Yes, Mayuri.
Hello, I am Mayuri Futane, currently pursuing BTech in Computer Science and Engineering. Uh, I have my aim as to join your dream company as a software developer, and I'm currently in second year, so I'm giving my contributions to open source projects, and I have done two main projects based on AIML in our college, and now trying to do the things in my best manner, and uh, just that.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Myri, for the quick introduction. So again, what I reiterate when you're talking about, know about the company, what is the project that they're working on. Yeah, the introduction was good. You gave your background. So you spoke about, you'll have what you missed here is you did not talk about the company or the project. You directly jumped in what domain you like and what are your interests. So if you want to make impact in less time, you will have to talk more data points. That is very, very important, Mayuri. Probably that you will have to practice a lot, take a notebook, write down the pointers. So do you have to do a little bit research about the company? Let's say you're planning to join a finance startup, right? So like how Pankaj mentioned, right? One of the key products that they are going to work on. You'll have to probably link that, and what is the value add you're going to add to the company is very important. That is how you connect with their employees, right? That's a quick feedback. But I'll go step by step. I have prepared a thorough presentation for all of you. So then you will be able to evaluate yourself, put the framework into practice. Then you can come back to us and share the feedback how it went.
So
I'm seeing a lot of hands raised.
yeah,
Yeah, it seems there are a lot of questions. We have Venkateshai, Abu. Who's going next?
I think
Me.
Aradhya or
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Aradhya is all set, it seems. Hi, Aradhya.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Myself, Aradhya Kumari. I am finally a student at NIT Agartala. I have done my summer internship at Microsoft, where I have developed a AI audit agent, which help employee to take decision easily and reduce manual effort. I would love to ask if there any opportunity with you where we can work together and make impact on project. Thank you.
That is on dot, Aradhya. Thank you so much. Quick introduction to the point, which company, what you did, and what you covered. A little more confidence and probably a little bit louder and confident probably will help you. And in case if you have any numbers that are supporting what project you did, what is the impact you had, this is going to be 5-on-5 introduction if you add those points, right? Thank you, Aradhya.
Who's going next?
Sorry, who wants to go next?
I see few hands raised.
Ma'am, can I go
Tangrilala,
next?
yeah, Abu, please. Just switch on your camera and then please go ahead. Tangrila, let's take Abu first and then maybe after that. Yes, Abu.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Abu Talib of BIT Sundre of third year doing electrical engineering.
Sorry, Abu, we are not able to hear you.
Looks like we lost.
Yesterday. As I can see, you have been really passionate about the startups that you have started.
I think there is some disconnect, Abu. We are not able to hear you well. You want to probably just repeat once again? There's a network issue, it seems. Okay, maybe we can take someone else.
Actually, I'm having some network issue right now. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes. No worries. We can't hear you for now. Maybe we can take someone else and then you can check your network by then. Who's next? Shivali, you want next? Yes, yes. Can you switch on your camera once and then probably?
Yeah, sure, I'll do. So am I visible?
Yes, you are.
Hi, I am Srivali from currently pursuing my second year BTech, and I'm deeply interested into technology and research. And I have seen your startup working in the same field that I am interested in. I am interested in quantum computing, and I saw you're also working on the same field. And I am really interested how these young minds work towards the real complex concepts like quantum, and how do they make the real world solutions. And it would be great for me to learn from expertise like you people. And thank you for your time. Yeah, that's a short one that I prepared in this
Awesome.
time.
Awesome, Srivali, on point. Love the enthu. Keep it up. So, a quick introduction again. You spoke about your background, which college you're from, what you're interested in, what the company is doing. This is going to be a 4.5 out of 5. And yeah, probably what you'll have to do is add a little more data points. What will you bring to the table is a little important. Probably half a mark or a 1 mark you'll get there. So probably since you don't know about which company it is, and then this is going to work, probably you can work around on that and come back. That will work. Superb. Thank you so much. We'll take one more and Krishnapriya, then we can start.
Sure, Dilip. Maybe we can. Venkat, I can see your hands raised. Like,
Am I audible, ma'am?
yes, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Varshita, and I am currently pursuing in third year of BTech in computer science and engineering. As your startup is an e-commerce platform, so I have done projects in full stack development, and also I am learning Docker and Kubernetes. So it will help your startup to make your system scalable rather than in the verticals. We can make it more scalable. So, and also I have a nature of adaptability in both with the people and also the technical. So I can learn the evolving technologies. So if we have a chance, we can collaborate and work for the growth of the company.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. So, see, this is what I wanted, right? Everyone after feedback, they've improvised and come back, right? Here, you did everything well. So what I would probably ask you to focus on any that particular feature that you would like to work on, or ask them to improvise. If you highlight that, that is going to add more value and grab the employee's attention, right? So you know what you're doing, you know the background of the company, then rather than a general statement, probably focus on one feature that you would like to work on, how to improvise, what is the solution, right? Probably again, that would give 4.5 out of 5. Right, all right. Thank you everyone for switching on your camera and introducing yourself. And now quickly what I will do is share my screen. I'll go, so I have around 5 slides. I will not go on the presentation mode. My internet is acting a little bit crazy
No
today.
worries, Dilip.
Krishna Priya, once you can see my screen, just let me know.
Yeah, the screen is visible.
You can see the slides as well.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. All right. Uh, what does this slide say? I want volunteers to type in. If you want to unmute yourself, what does this say? I'll zoom it a little bit
Hello,
for you
sir.
guys.
It
First, I want
says
you guys to type in. First 1 minute, we'll use the chat box to understand what what is your takeaway or what is your learning from the slide. Then what is your observation? Then we will take it ahead. Yeah. Everyone will have chat access, right? Krishna?
Yes, everyone have the access
Oh,
to this.
awesome. Yeah.
So, Dilip, do you want me to read out?
Sorry, I was on mute. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I was
no
on
worries, no
mute.
worries.
Yeah, so there are a lot of answers. Soft skills are important as hard skills, not just technical, fine-tuning of hard skills in real life. We need both soft skills. What about only having soft skills but not hard skills? How much do you gauge hard skills and soft skills on the scale of 1 to 100? Or do you want to do a combination of it? Or want to look at only one skill set? Okay, okay, a combination of it. Okay. Ananya is on point. If a person has only hard skill, he won't be able to communicate properly. It'll be hard for them to convey their work. Absolutely bang on. Both 50-50. Hard skills are alone not enough to balance both hard and soft. It's important. If you're having hard skills but can't explain, nothing matters. Okay. 70-30. Abu 70 what and 70 the 30 if you can name. If only soft skills are pretty good opportunities, they'll grow as well. Okay. Do you think only soft skills will let you grow in your career, or only hard skills will let you go in your career? Okay, out of 100%, how much would you gauge hard skills, and how much do you gauge soft skills? Hard skill, what we know, and what soft skill, what we can do. Okay, wonderful. At 70, 50, 50, 60, 40. Okay. A lot of answers. They've become very proactive, Krishna Priya, this time. I'm very happy to see everyone responding 65, 30, 80, 20. Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
So
but
what
we
is
are very
the
glad to see them responding very actively.
yeah?
Thank
So
you so
what is
much.
the correct, awesome. I mean, a Friday evening, 6:30, everyone is responding. I'm very happy. So it means they're taking it seriously, right? And let's say, okay, what when you think about soft skill, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What are the soft skills in that? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Okay, okay. Communication, body language, confidence. Okay. Most of you are right. Communication. Okay. Logical thinking, way to express confidence, behavior things. Okay. Other than communication, what are the soft skills that a person needs to inculcate to grow in probably a corporate world? Leadership, teamwork, active listening. Good one, Likit. Leadership, body language, dealing, time management, work ethics, confidence. Awesome. Doing things in less expensive. Okay, I did not understand that. Okay. Leadership, good. Okay, most of you are right. Thank you. Thank you. So the first would be communication, right? How many of you agree communication plays a major role, be it in your personal life or professional life? Okay, 100%, and more probably everyone. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so how much do you rate yourself out of 10? 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, right? If you evaluate yourself, how much do you rate yourself? 7 out of 10, okay? 7, 8, 5, 6, okay? So that to make it better, let's to make 8 or 9, 9 or 10 or 6 or 7, do you have any plan already in place to improvise? I see from 4 to 6 till 8 and 9. Yeah. What is that to improve your communication?
Sorry, Tille, we have lost you. So could you please repeat? We are
So
not able to hear you now.
what is that? Okay, in case I see a lot of 6, 7, 8, 9 to improve or to have to make sure your conversation is more effective. What is that one thing or a few things that you work on to improvise your communication? Start talking with the stranger, okay? Confidence, team projects, good listening. Okay. Think before we speak, practice group work, knowing ourselves, self-belief. Okay. So I've jotted down a few pointers. So when it comes to communication, the most important thing everyone misses on is listening. Do you agree with me? Everyone focuses on what has to be correct. We focus more on what we will have to say. What is that content we want to share? Out of 10 times, how many times do you actively listen to someone when they're talking, when you're having a conversation, be it argument, be it a debate? Out of 10 times, how many times do you actively listen? 7 times, 6 times. Okay. I see a lot of 8, 9. That is really impressive, right? So always make sure when you're communicating, you are very clear what. So you need to first, in a professional setup, you need to think. Before that, you need to practice, then communicate, right? If you don't know, probably go in front of a mirror. You have a lot of AI tools that you can practice. You can have a mock test, right? You practice there. And also listening, that also plays a major role, 10 out of 10, if you ask me. So speaking and listening, you'll have to give equal importance. I always see 8 is given to speaking, 2 is given to listening. If you ask me, 5 has to be given to listening and 5 has to be given to speaking, right? And when you're talking, you'll have to be clear and confident when you're expressing, right? That comes with the practice. You can note down, that comes with practice. Active listening matters as much as speaking. That's what I was emphasizing on. 5 listening and 5 speaking. How many of you think body language is very, very important when you're talking, right? So I know this is very, very underrated. Everyone tells it is important, but how many of them follow it? Tone, body language, and empathy, that shapes your message, right? So again, make sure when you're talking, you will have to watch your tone, the body language, how you express, and that is going to shape your message, right? Again, good communication is a bridge between confusion and clarity. Do you agree with me? Good communication is a clear bridge between confusion and clarity. So the more you practice, the more you learn, that is how you're going to communicate well to others. To learn how to communicate well, one of the best practices is reading books. How many of you read books here? Okay. Other than your academics is what I'm talking. Yeah. Personally, that is going to add a lot of value. If you get a chance, try at least to read 5 to 6 minutes in a day. That is going to add a lot of value, right? There are several books. It depends on what genre you would like to have. Start with simple. Don't go with complicated ones. Start with simple books. You get a lot of books which are 20-30 pages. Start with that. Then based on your interest, based on the genre you like, you can start reading. And once you read a lot, automatically that improves your communication as well, right? You will be exposed to more vocabulary. You will be exposed to understand, okay, you'll be able to understand the different expressions, right? That is going to help you in real life, right? What is the most important thing after communication? Absolutely, Jyoti. That's good. It's okay to watch interviews of reading books. Absolutely, yes. But my personal recommendation would the span of watching a video, your focus span would be less than 5 minutes. But if you're reading book, if you practice, that is going to have more impact. Is what I feel. This is a personal recommendation, but yeah, whatever you're comfortable watching videos and video interviews, that is also okay, right? What is the next most important thing after communication? Teamwork, leadership. Okay. Anyone else? Confidence, empathy, awesome. Teamwork again. A lot of you are correct. Teamwork it is the second most important thing is teamwork. Have you seen any company that is run by only one person so far? Anyone? What is the most important thing? What is one most important thing? Understanding is read it again if you don't understand, you did not understand this. Teamwork, none of us is as smart as all of us. Do you agree with me? In teamwork, the first thing that comes is collaborate. I know you will have a lot of pointers to talk, opinion to put out, but again, you need to work with the team, respect others' opinion also. You talk about you give your point during the conversation and also understand what they are going to, a lot of times what happens whenever we see early talents coming into new teams, they just want to talk about their point but they wouldn't be ready to listen from others, right? So a lot of people will have different perspectives. You should always, again, active listening comes into picture here when you present your idea, and also you listen. You If you collaborate, you might have effective result than what you thought, right? And also accountability is very, very important when you're doing something. When they assign you work, make sure you take step down and say this is what is going on, and ask for feedback. And someone has really improved or uh, given you a hand to work, probably you will have to share things that early talent.
Mr. Dilip, your voice is breaking. Could you hear me?
I can hear.
All right.
Okay, so what I was saying is, for anyone's success, teamwork plays a crucial role, right? When someone is working, always you be accountable, and someone helps you, always share the credit to them. That is going to motivate your teammates to work with you as well, right? Again, building trust, the most important and underrated thing is building trust and resolve conflict professionally. So resolving conflicts, as soon as you onboard, you will have a lot of courses to work on um, uh, in your company, respective company. Most of the companies will have it on day one, day two, onboarding itself, right? Especially for early talent, because the college setup is entirely different from a corporate setup. So you will learn it eventually, but in case if you can learn, you can learn or read about resolving conflicts professionally, that is going to add a lot of brownie points to your career, right? In every company, teamwork makes the culture stronger. So, anyone knows about SAP here? SAP Labs India? Anyone?
Yeah, we are getting a lot of yes in the chat box, Dilip.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. When you read about SAP in probably Glassdoor, right? What is that one thing that has been highlighted about the company? Why is SAP today? Does anyone know? SAP is one of the top companies in the world. We are no less than Google or a Microsoft. But the only catch is SAP is a business to business company, wherein others are business to customers, right? So, in case if you don't know about SAP, you can do a little bit research. But people who know about SAP, if you have any friends working, family working, do you know why SAP is so strong? It's because of their people. It's because of the culture. So when we hire students or employees, we make sure we focus on behavior more than technical skills, right? Soft skills are more important for us than art skills. You can teach technical skills, but not attitude. That is what SAP is built on. SAP's pillars are people and their behavior and the culture. So it's very, very important now. If you see, a lot of companies focus on you being a team player, right? Irrespective of you being 10 out of 10 with art skills, 10 out of 10 when it comes to communication. But if you're not a team player, no manager will be willing to hire you. Do you agree with me? And any of you have sat for campus interviews so far, or off-campus interviews or internships before? Yes, do you get any questions around are you a team player and why is it? See, again, this is what one of the most important and underrated things. I agree, but this is what most of the managers, when I sit for the interviews, when I go to a lot of campus, what I do is we have a panel briefing session. Um, Most of the managers or interviewers come to me and say, this guy is a team player, or this person is a team player. Even though it's 6 out of 10 when it comes to technical skills, but team player adds a lot of value and makes it 7 out of 10 or 8 out of. So a lot of students who have come with a great attitude but not so good technical skills, they have learned it eventually and they've become one of the best performers in the team. So teamwork is very, very important. You need to focus on that. Irrespective of how good you are, it's very important for you to collaborate and work with others. What is the most important thing as a student for you, right? When you're sitting for interview, do you agree problem solving is very important? What if I say no? Do you agree with me? Okay, let me tell you. At SAP, we don't look at solutions. I put this slide on purpose. At SAP, we don't look at solutions, we look at the approach. So let's say when I give question to someone, I look at the approach of the candidate or student more than the solution, right? So you giving 100% is important. How creative you are is important. I don't want you to answer the question perfectly, right? The approach, how you handle the situation, how much are you willing to give to solve the problem is very, very important, right? Ultimately, we do not look at salary because there is a lot of time for you as early talent to learn. If I give you 10 questions, I don't want you to answer. If you know, well and good. But if you don't know, I want you to solve at least try the approach. If you are anywhere 7 out of 10 without solution, I will still hire you. Here, this plays a very, very important role. And also you need to demonstrate that you are willing to learn. Whatever the gap is, wherever the gap is, you ask the interviewer, you give an approach, what is their perspective, right? That puts a question in an interviewer's mindset telling that, yes, the student wants to get into SAP, wants to know what is going on. What is the solution? What is the approach? Right? That is one of the important things you can take a note. See, it's also how you think, not what you know, right? The approach, the most important things. Learning is the only constant. Does, does everyone agree with me? Learning is the only constant. A lot of people say change is the only constant, right? Learning is the only constant. In this fast-paced environment, if you don't upgrade yourself, what will happen to you? Anyone wants to unmute yourself and talk? Or if you have any live examples that you would like to share?
Callers, like maybe you can raise your hand so I can unmute for you. Please come forward and we'll allow you to talk as well.
Leo, partially correct. Probably I wouldn't agree 100%. I was expecting a most number of answers for this question. Yeah.
Janvi is asking to repeat the question because she got confused. Like,
Okay. So what will happen in case if you don't upgrade yourself? As I mentioned, learning is the only constant, right? Okay. Replacement. You'll be left behind on dot. You will fall back. You will not get upskill or technology, of course. Yeah, you become an easy target, right? In case if there are 10 people and you do not upgrade yourself, if you don't learn, be it learn technologies or you don't know how to survive, that is going to overtake. So what you'll have to do is, so for this, I have one of the practices I follow is every 3 months I try to update my resume, irrespective of I'm looking for a job or no, if I'm happy with my job or no. What I do is, you can do it for, you can keep it 2 months, 1 month. So I've kept it 3 months. What I do is I update my resume every 3 months. So what I do is Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, end of Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, I go open my resume and try to add probably 2 or 3 pointers. In case any quarter that I have not updated my resume, it means that I have not learned anything. This is one of the self-evaluations I have learned. So that is where it lets you know, right, where you stand yourself in the market, right? If you don't add at least one pointer, that means you're not doing something right. So that is one of the practices I've been following for at least 5, 6 years now. That has had a lot of impact on me, a good impact on me. And that is how I would like to gauge myself. There are, yeah, embracing technology, seeking feedback, learning, staying curious. That is the most important thing, right? At this space, if looking at the layouts, or looking at the technology things for a campus interview, us to learn is one of the top things that a hiring manager would look at. Considering you're a campus hire, young talent, they want to look at all the approaches in a unique way, right? So let's say there are, a people, a group, a team of five experienced ones. When they hire a youngster, they would like to look at the problem in a fresh approach or a unique approach. So that is the reason lot of companies invest in early talent. So in case if you are not updated, being an early talent, you're going to be a very easy target for them. So make sure you're updated. If you want to follow the practice, every 3 months you take a stop, check your resume, add few pointers, make changes required, and then you can gauge yourself, right? And I will go to the last point, last but not the least, time management and work ethics. This is absolutely underrated, time management. How many of you agree with me? How many of you are 100% punctual here? Be it personal, professional, anything. 100%. Everything on time. When I say punctual, not only going to college, not only sitting for a class or joining a call. Everything. Okay. I'm surprised to see a lot of yes here because whenever I go to campus, this is one thing everyone talks to me about. They want to manage time, but they are not able to. Right? So how many of you wait till the last minute to submit assignment? Let me rephrase the question. How many of you are really good at handling assignments last minute? When there is a lot of pressure, you think you're more productive. See? And all of you say you are punctual, right? Last minute performance increases, but also that backfires. Do you agree with me? I was one of you. 100%. I used to wait till the last date, push all, my study schedule, study the last day and get marks. But one day I realized I was not able to manage last. So this is one of the examples. Then I realized it is very, very important. Put a deadline for yourself. For example, if tomorrow is the deadline, to yourself, you give a day before. If you're really good at, last minute, right? I know only engineers do all this. One day before, at least if you keep a deadline, you always give some room for error. In case if there is last minute, for example, there is no power, there is a problem with your laptop, what would you do? Right? 1 month before, okay. Okay, absolutely. If you can work like that, that is more important. So, and when you see in college, if you submit last minute, that is still okay. But in corporate, everything managers keep a tab. So in case if you deliver on time, that is going to add a lot of brownie points for you. So during your year appraisal, they will talk about all these points, right? So you will have to push yourself a little bit, practice a little bit, probably for 3 or 6 months, then you will get used to it. It's like jogging in the morning. Few days you don't feel like getting up, but if you are consistent for a month, someday you will get up and start running without even realizing, right? How many of you, when you're doing projects, prioritize your task? Do you prioritize your task when you're doing projects? Or do you go with the flow? Do you divide and prioritize? Or just, put the task, whatever comes first, and go ahead? Okay, priority. Okay, if you prioritize, how do you prioritize a task? If anyone can answer. Based on urgency, time, weight, based on its importance, our task first. Okay. How many of you follow the strategy called our task first? Does it really play a key role? And if yes, why would you do that? Okay, good one, Sachin. First urgent, second important, then not urgent. Okay. Pankaj, can you please explain the matrix? Is in our matrix depending on the situation. Okay. Anyone wants to explain? If not, I'll go to the next point. Urgent and important, urgent but not important. Okay, important but not urgent. Absolutely. Wonderful. Thank you, Srivalli. Right. So, okay. All right. So, how many of you think creating an environment where others can depend on you, rely on you, plays a crucial role in your success? Creating an environment where people can trust you and rely on you for anything. Do you think that plays a crucial role? I see no, and I agree. Okay.
We're getting mixed
Surprised?
responses. We got
Sometimes.
sometimes as well.
Okay. A mix of it. Okay. Sometimes. Yes, it does. I agree. Awesome. Right. So that's what, right? Discipline is choosing what you want the most over what you want. That comes to how you prioritize the task, and also creating environment and reliable environment and dependency in corporate plays a major role. This might be underrated in your college days, but once you come on board, understand how a team works, and how corporate world works, trust and reliability gives 100 marks on 100. That environment you will have to create by yourself by showing that, any task that is given, that you prioritize, finish it on time, deliver it before deadlines. Everything is interconnected, guys. If you see, delivery on time, prioritizing tasks depends on how you build the trust within your team. That plays a really important role, right? And okay, are we over time?
It's six as of now.
Okay, awesome.
I guess we
Lost.
have time.
Yeah, lost track on time. Sure.
Okay.
So these are the most important things to remember if you want to take a note. Last time Krishna Priya was not able to share because that was which had SAP content on it. This one I've clearly mentioned it to the team that this consumption is for the students, and I'll be able to share these details with them. So
Alright.
one, just to reiterate, scholars, one is communication, second is teamwork, problem solving, adaptability, and time management, right? These are the most five important things that we value from a corporate perspective. There are more soft skills that you can focus on. These are the top five we have, right? So we are at the end of the session. I will give the dais to all of you. You can ask me anything.
Callers, if you would like to unmute and talk, please raise your hands as well.
First, I would like people to unmute themselves and talk, and then I can take questions from, because webinar chat though we will see at least more than
Yes.
50 questions like last time. So it's going to be easy if someone can unmute, switch on their camera and talk to me. It's going to have engaging conversation is what I feel.
Sure, Dilip. So scholars, please unmute and let me know by raising your hands. I can help you to unmute as well. So I guess Aradhya has raised her hand. Aradhya, I'll be giving the access now. And Suman, do you have any questions? Okay. Yeah, Aradhya, you can switch on your camera, unmute and talk as per your convenience. I've given the facility now.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Aradhya.
First of all, thank you so much for giving your time on this Friday evening.
It's
Thank
my
you so
pleasure,
much.
Aradhya.
Yes.
Well, yes, sir. I want to know, as many of us are final year student, how can we get opportunity to join SAP Lab and work with you all, guys?
Right, so we have something called SAP listed colleges, right? Aradhya, your college has to approach our team. That is our team. When they reach out to us, we will share the timeline of hiring. We are already done with hiring for this season. Probably next year, your placement can reach out to us, and then we will take it forward from that. So, in case if
Yes.
your college is already empaneled, we will take it forward, or else we will see the steps to get empaneled.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And what about off-campus opportunity? Like it is campus recruitment, right?
Yeah, Krishna Priya, is it okay to take this question also? I know it's off topic.
Yes,
Yes,
it's fine.
so okay, you can go to sapcareers.com. You will see a lot of opportunities for 0 to 3 years experience that we call early talent year. Once you are graduated, once you have some experience, you will be able to apply for those positions as well. For that, we do not have any list as such.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Aradhya.
So I hope Aradhya that answers your question. Who would like to go next?
Ma'am,
Yeah, please go ahead, Suman Tripati.
good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you for your insightful session. So, like Aradhya, like Sister Aradhya have asked the question which I wanted, but but she is in final year. But as a BTech second year student, I really want to know what skill should I acquire to get a good job in SAP careers. As you said, na, it is comparable to Microsoft, Amazon, and I really want to know what are the skills that I should have in me to get the
Mm.
job.
Okay, thanks for the question, Suman. See, it's not only getting into SAP, right? If you want to get into any company, you will have to have few qualities, the basic qualities like you told, hard skills and soft skills, right? So what you will have to do is first understand the company. When you're applying for the job role, you will have to make sure at least you match 7 skills out of 10. When you apply, you will have to make sure you're prepared, you do a background research, understand, and you will have to build that confidence. You have effective conversation with the recruiter or the interviewer. When you have more impact, that is going to add a lot of value, Suman. So first, technology wise, in case if you're applying for a technology role, you will have to work on your basics. Make sure your basics are strong. From campus recruitment perspective, we do not look at any advanced level of questions, but at least we look at basics. If your basics are strong and if you're able to communicate well, whatever you're doing or whatever you're done in your college, that is enough for you. Those are the things that we look at uh, when it comes to campus hiring.
Okay, so like I'm from Northeast, and college is in Arunachal. Like I don't know if your company comes in a college or not.
Be it any college, Suman. So what I'm trying to say is, you will have to make sure be it Google, be it Microsoft, be it SAP, you can get into any company if your basics are strong. Right. So we have something called a scholar hiring, star hiring program at SAP. You can go to sap.com and understand. And also there are more than 200 colleges that are empaneled, scholar colleges that are empaneled with SAP. You'll get more information there. If not, you can always apply off campus and get into SAP.
Okay, so like one more question, like at applying off campus, like which apart from basic, like you said, on campus recruitment you see basic, but while if I apply through off campus, then what should the quality that should be there in?
So off campus is dynamic because they hire or open position based on the kind of role they are looking within the team. For example, if they're looking for a developer or a DevOps engineer, you'll have to be prepared on that, or a test engineer. You will have to work on what are the skills that are required for that job. At least you'll have to meet, certain criteria. That is 60%, 70% of the criteria that job requires, then you'll be able to get into at least um, get interviews from those companies.
Okay, sir. Really good to work in SAP Lab.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Suman. Who would like to go next? Bala, I've seen you raising your hand. Would you like to go next?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please go ahead, Apne.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, very good evening.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Same here. Please
Sir,
go.
I'm Balimnya from Tamil Nadu. I'm currently pursuing my second year of Electronics and Communication Engineering degree. Sir, I'm really interested in your startup ideas. Because of that, no one is ready to willing to work in a startup if they give a desired amount of salary.
Okay. I did not get your question quite well.
So,
Sir,
Abhinaya, you remember like the topic is related to soft skills.
yes.
You have anything specific to soft skills, you can ask.
How can I improve my soft skills, sir? That's my question.
So that again, you'll have to practice a lot, right? Understand. First, gauge yourself in those 5 aspects I've given you. Out of 10, try to gauge yourself. Once you gauge, then you'll have to work. Probably go to the internet, understand what can you do to improve yourself. The second one would be talk to your mentors, or the third one would be talk to your professors. Understand, take feedback from peers or your friends. Then based on the feedback, you can rework on it. Once you feel you're confident, then start giving interviews.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Sure.
you, Vinay.
Thank you.
Who would like to go next?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah,
Good
good
evening, Monisha.
Sir, my name is Monisha Khawas. I am from Jharkhand, Bokaro Steel City. Sir, my questions, in mining terms, any job like Amazon, SAP, this.
So I'm not sure about Amazon. Mining branch wise, SCP currently does not have any questions now. Sorry, any positions right now. Probably you will have to do a little more research, talk to your college and understand which are the companies that give, opportunities for such branches. Then you can start exploring.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, Manisha.
Okay.
Any of you have any more questions to be asked?
I have one question.
Yeah, please go ahead, Jan.
Uh, I mean, uh, it's not completely related to soft skills. If you, Dilip, if you feel like answering, then only answer. The question is, the right now the job market is currently not that great as it used to be. I mean, as a student perspective, I can see it that way. Like I'm applying to a lot of jobs, and uh, the point is they are not even sending the rejection mails. They are not even sending the selection mails. There is no clear answer to it. Some of the job openings, like are dummy job openings, is what I'm getting to know from the internal employees. So, from your point of view, since you are on the other side, how does it looks right now? Like, is
Okay.
it
Okay.
currently
Let me
that
tell
bad?
you a couple of things to talk about your second dummy job openings. I'm not sure if you're referring to any company or fake job postings. Fake, in case if you feel it's fake job posting, always go to career website and see, go to their official website and check if it reflects there, then it's the right one or the genuine one. And the second one, the market, if you feel that it's not really good right now, because for one position there are more than 10,000 applications that are usually they're receiving, right? So what I would suggest you to is, if you follow cold mailing, that will work wonders sometimes, but you shouldn't give up. And also you can be active on LinkedIn. LinkedIn plays a very key role in anyone's professional growth. Make sure you are active on LinkedIn, utilize those opportunities. And other than directly applying, there are unorthodox ways of applying, going through LinkedIn, approaching cold mailing, right? That is going to help you a little bit. Just a suggestion. Nothing can be right here or nothing can be wrong, but few suggestions where you can improvise, getting more visibility in terms of getting interviews.
Thanks.
Any more questions to be answered? Like any of you have, like, are you interested to ask any questions right now, or you can put it in the chat box? I guess we have one question, Mr. Dilip, in the chat box. Should I take it up?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right. Okay. So one of the scholar is asking, most of the time while talking, my mind goes blank. So so there is a confusion of what to say next, and how can I work on that?
In fact, this happens to a lot of us. Yeah, this happens to a lot of us. What we do here is understand the question. Last time, if you want to talk about anything, what you will have to do is answer 4 Ws, right? This is the framework I follow. Any topic that is given, you will have to answer 4 Ws. What is it? When is it happening? Why is it happening? And the last one would be, how is it happening? Not exactly W, but yeah, it's called 4 Ws framework, right? What, when, why, and where. Yeah. So if you answer this question, if you jot down a few pointers, then you will be able to at least answer a few questions. This comes with practice, right? You go in front of a mirror, give random topic for yourself. There are a lot of website which gives you topics to talk about, debate about, or practice, pick and speech. If you start doing that, automatically you will feel confident. Even if your mind goes blank, take a 2 3 seconds or 10 seconds break, then start answering. Automatically you would have trained your brain so much, practicing. You will slowly start answering questions. If not the straight answer, indirectly somewhere you'll go around, start answering questions. That comes absolutely with the practice, right? So even when we were in school, students, teachers used to ask questions, we used to just stand and stare at teacher, right? In corporate it doesn't work like that. You will have to give some answer. So for that you will have to be prepared. You will have to learn how to deliver the answer. That is it. That comes with practice, and automatically it should not be a problem in next few years. That will be one of your strength, giving spontaneous answers. But yeah, it should be relevant. That is the only thing.
I hope we have covered almost all the questions. As scholars, any of you want to ask a last question to Mr. Dilip? Yeah, so Bhupendra is raising his hand. 1 second, Bhupendra, I'm giving you the access to talk. Yeah, you can talk now, Bhupendra. Bhupendra, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, you are.
Hello, sir. My name is Bhupendra Nayak, and I'm currently in second year as a computer science student. Sir, in this year, I learned concepts of deep learning, all types of neural networks, and now currently learning agentic AI, Gen AI, and applications of RAGs and building projects. I wanted to land as an AI intern at the end of this year, next year. So my question is that do I SAP first one is do SAP hire a intern, and if not, then what general trends and things I have to learn in order to land as AI intern?
Okay, good question. Before that, before I answer your question, I want to ask you a question. Why do you want to become specifically AI intern?
Uh, Sir, maybe uh, uh, there may be a factor that all of us are saying that AI will be future, AI will future. But I think that I want to experiment my crazy ideas. For instance, I generally watch a lot of anime. Then I'm building on a project in which I am trying to make that character alive. For instance, I used a voice cloner to mimic that character's voice. I made a local LLM to uh, mimic the way of thinking of him and use him as my second brain in my daily life, and all sort of cool experiments. I want to build them and enjoy my fantasies,
Yeah,
kind of.
so what you will have to do, see, of course, a lot of companies hire AI enthuse, right? But intern, I'm not sure, because first 3 years they gauge your technical capability and understand. First 3 years you will not have clarity what you want to do, and the team also will have to gauge your strengths and put you in the right project. So landing directly as an AI intern, the probability is comparatively less, not impossible, but make sure that if you have a dream company, it's an AI company, you get in there first to understand. Like, not all companies will have AI interns, right? Only probably 5% of the roles. To be very honest, 10% of the roles will have. So first you'll have to get into the company, make sure you have a way to crack into the company. After a few months in the system, it will be easy for you to understand, then move internally to get into your desired role. But there are a lot of startups which are hiring for AI enthuse. Then you could give it a try.
Uh, Sir, what may be related roles to that?
See, first, if you ask me, get your basics right, strong basics. If you want to become a developer, you'll have your
Okay.
basics right. That will work around for you to get into your desired role.
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Uh,
All
sir,
right.
I
Yeah, go ahead.
sir, I was asking. It may be a general doubt, and I thought Asili went through, but uh, should I target STA role too, like doing DSA parallelly? Like I'm a bit confused about the.
See, that depends on your strength, right, Bhupender? So you need to have clarity what you want to get into. I don't want to recommend you do that, you do this, because
Mm-hmm.
you will be the one who will sit and be working on the project, and you will be the one who knows your strength in and out. So you try to understand the job description first. Based on that, you can take a call. I cannot take your credit. I can just advise you, but by the end of the day, it's you who can understand the role well. And only if you're interested, if you get into the role, then you'll be happy. If I force you, if only because AI is fancy, you get into it, and you're not able to get the kind of answer you want to get when you are, the satisfaction you have in the role, that depends completely on you. It's up to you to take that call. But yeah, any more questions? If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll give you a detailed answer if required. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I'll send you
Sure.
request after session.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Dilip, we are having few more questions popping up, or should we do it in next time, or should I mail you the questions?
I can take one more question,
All right. Okay.
if that is okay.
Yeah.
I have a plan scheduled at 7:30.
All right.
I can take one more question, and you
Sure.
can send it to me on email, or the
Or
next
they can
session you
connect.
can talk to my colleague.
All
And
right. Or the scholars, I guess they can also connect with you in LinkedIn,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
If
Whenever I get some time, I will take some time out and try
sure.
to answer the questions.
So, scholars will be providing Mr. Dilip's LinkedIn ID at the end of the session. Okay.
Yeah, and also mention that you're from this session, so it's easy for me to keep a tab on the questions and answers.
Okay, so scholars, please mention the question is related to this SAP session on career readiness. The topic is soft skills, so that Mr. Dilip can easily understand what are the questions you are referring with. There is a question on like how can I improve my communication skills if I'm a shy or introvert person?
Yeah, that again, a lot of you have these questions. Thank you for asking that question, Arpita. So one, you will have to practice. You'll have to get out of your comfort zone. I know, all of us will have friends, right? So we'll try to get out of the comfort zone, then start talking to others. Let's say you have classmates you would like to talk to, just go talk to them. Practice in front of the mirror, be it a project. Practice is the key here. So whatever you want to talk about, practice, and try to learn one or two words every day. Then try to implement, not do not use the word for the sake of it. So you read books whenever you feel like that word fits in well. That is how you start. Then slowly, gradually you will have, you will have that confidence to talk to anyone. That is how you will improve your communication.
So Arpita, we hope that answers your question. So
I kept it short because
yeah, no worries. Yeah. But I'm sure it is really helpful for Arpita. So with this, we come to the end of the session. Thank you so much, Mr. Dilip, for joining with us once again. That too on such a short notice and sharing your valuable insights on soft skills.
Thank you. Thank you for FFE for giving me this opportunity. It's always glad to talk to scholars and, mentors like you. It always gives that energy to as well. I'm really grateful I was able to make a little impact, whatever I could. And yes, looking forward for more sessions like this. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good rest of the weekend.
Yeah, thank you. And even thank you, scholars, for actively engaging. And we're really proud to see your confidence. You came forward and talked with us. And also, Dilip, for me personally, also, I felt the session really helpful. So I'm sure it will be really great experience for all the scholars who have been a part of today's
Thank
session.
you, Krishnapriya.
Thank
Glad.
you.
I'm looking forward to the feedback. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great evening ahead.
You
Thank you,
too. Bye.
scholars. Thank you.